Hello and welcome back to another Fate Grand Order video. So yeah, we'll be continuing with the summer event. There is nothing new, so yeah, let's begin. Hmm. Yeah, last time we left off with declaring a competition with uh, Nocnaria. I don't remember she named, what her name was in the event. So yeah, we declared a competition against her. We are currently the manager of our club, manager slash leader. So yeah, let's see where the story goes. It's written by Nasu, so it's long as expected. So yeah, let's begin. Section 3: The Alliance strikes again. Strikes back. Part 2 of 4. Servant Fist, Day 2, afternoon. Anti-Servant Fist Alliance leaders gathering. Okay, all the other Crew 3, Cardia Gamers. Okay, Happy Infirmatory. Yush. What? Bishonen. Okay. And that's where we find ourselves. Hmm. A dojin battle between the Normalization Committee and the Anti-Servant Fist Alliance. Oh man, I thought we were gonna go to war, not compete to see who made the more popular dojin. What's wrong with that? A popularity contest's just what we need. Man, this reminds me of all the fights I got into with the Utagawa school. So the committee wants to fight this battle not with force but with servant fist itself. How very like them. Yeah, it's rare for rulers to recognize rebel elements as foes on equal footing. These conditions seem pretty fair too. Did you hear that, Senpai? It sounds like everyone's on board with this plan. Well, yeah, nothing best the nothing but the best of the best here. All right. Does that mean we can count on you to have dojins ready for the finale in 5 days? Not a chance. Okay. Hmm. Huh? Okay, that was a short node. I guess we have stumbled right out of the gate. Well, I suppose less stumbled than fell flat on our faces. Well, they do make a good point. I get where they are coming from. Honestly, didn't I don't see how they could hope to beat Yaro Yara. I should just search it up because it will be everywhere. Yara. Okay. Yarahadu. Yarahadu. Ran. Arechin. Ran. Randu. Yarandu. Okay, is it the same thing? Uh, sure, let's just go with Yarandu for now. Honestly, I I don't see how they could hope to beat Yarandu's obvious passion for the Arthuria genre when they are totally unfamiliar with it themselves. Yikes, these people are also experienced with making dojins and they are still intimidated by Yarandu's book. Just how good is it? Is there really that much of a difference? I would think any book singing My King's Praise would be a masterpiece. Hell yeah, there'd be a difference. Every creator's got their own strengths and weaknesses, right? I mean, just imagine an Avenger like me making a book about King R. Shit, that's just crazy enough to work, the and the thought alone make me throw up in my mouth a little. I'm pretty sure any club would be happy to try their hands at making an Arturia book. But making one exclusively about a pure and virtuous King Arthur is a whole other can of worms. Alright, the shock's worn off and I'm done playing with crabs on the beach. So now Blackbeard and I are gonna go back to our hideout and see if we can't figure out another way to beat Yarandu. We have got our own stuff to do, right, Wade? Well, you have got your own stuff to do, right, Wade? Well, let us know if you make any headway. Come on, Blackbeard. A brainstorming session, is it? Then I suggest we visit Hawaii's Otaku Holy Land, the Moana Center. Okay. All right. What do we do? What to do next? Keep going with the investigation. Well, shall we get back to our investigation? No, we have been working all day, so you should take an hour or so to rest at the beach. I'll go ask around and see what I can find in the meantime. When I get back, let's fill Marsh and Lancelot in our real mission. Hmm. Real mission. What is it? What is she talking about, Senpai? Hmm. I'll be damned. I remember hearing had a duty to fulfill back at the hotel, but I never would have guessed it involved stolen servant fist authority and a singularity that could threaten all of human history if left unchecked. I'm truly ashamed of my behavior thus far. I know I used for someone's glory at the airport to match the tropical atmosphere, but from here on, I will treat this mission with the utmost seriousness. So that's why we didn't hear BB's usual excited announcements this time. In that case, I can definitely understand why the normalization committee would be a suspect. Do you know? Do you know much about them, Mush? Yes, you can say that. I visited their headquarters once when they tried to recruit me. See that big building over there on the coast? That's the Normalization Committee HQ. The exterior may be distinctive, but the inside is just a typical office building. Everyone's everyone who works there was really nice too. So while I feel kind of bad for the alliance saying this, the committee just doesn't strike me as bad people. If that's how you feel, Marsh, then trust yourself. Never feel bad for following your gut. Besides, I agree, I sense nothing evil from that building whatsoever. Thank you, Lancelot. Still, I can't just forget about the Alliance and the committee's cooperation. I just hope someone can come up with a good idea that will let them venture into an unknown genre. Hmm. Do you know that person over there on the beach, Senpai? They have been watching us for a while now. Oh, Oberon. Who could that be? Wait, is that Oberon? Sorry. You must mistook me for someone else. Anyway, I need to get going now, so hold it. If you are here, you'll you are a potential suspect too. Great. Now we have another candidate to worry about. I only mean to stop by this site for a little while. Of all the luck running into you here. Well, at least Artoria isn't here now, so I guess that's good. Alright, I guess the jig is up now, then. Hi there, everyone. It's me, Oberon, the Fairy King, appearing incognito. Gosh, don't you just love summer? It's great. All the heat really makes you feel different. It makes ice pops taste bitter. Oh, this is a cheap melon bar I thought I bought at that shop over there. You can have some if you like. I'm surprised to see you here, see you here too, Oberon. I thought you hated summer. Hmm. Who told you that? Summer is the season where life shines brightest. Even the insects have been looking forward to this festival for a long time. As the king of the fairy, I never publicly declared that I hate it. Oh wait, was it Morgan? She's not exactly my biggest fan. Well, that's okay. No need to trouble yourself about clearing up the misunderstanding. More importantly, I overhear you talking about something pretty unsettling. Something about the singularity being a threat. Well, you see, hmm, work, eh? So that's why you are here. Man, you just can't catch a break, can you? It's downright bizarre how much trouble seems to love dogging your every step. Well, I suppose it was fate that we ran into each other this time, like this. I'm your friend, so it's only right that I help you out. You said you were looking for a way to motivate these clubs, right? Then I might be able to offer some advice. Really? Really, but first I'll have some fun. You know how a picture's worth a thousand words. Well, experiencing this for yourself just to be won't just be faster than listening to a lecture. It'll also be much fun, more fun. Hmm, okay. Okay, this is interesting. Oberon and someone else. Uh, do I have to have mush? Don't think so. Yep, mush is required. Um, mm, okay, invincible.
やるじゃん。
Defeat the Fairy King traveling incognito last. Okay. Six enemies.
やるぞ。
早く確実に
両方とて叶うまい。
贖いの雨よ。
ハンドメイドか。
仲間がいるのは良いことです。早く確実に
乾杯。
楽園の妖精の名のもとに輝ける未来を示しましょう。約束された勝利の剣、あまたの希望は今一つに。明 足を止め釘を刺す。
セリアはっよっグランド
Interesting. They have a whole gaze.
小ゼリアンはここまでです。ああカッティングスプレーシューッと。はい、
任せてください。
確実に輝けるバーバンシー。あがないの雨よ。
音楽があればな。おっと
Hmm.
ハンドメイドさ。
そしてバンジ固く着実に
This should do it. So
楽
yeah.
園の妖精の名のもとに輝ける未来を示しましょう。約束された勝利の剣、あまたの希望は今一つに。あがないの雨よ。スプライトノッカー。スプライト、フェアリーリングマッシュルーム消え去りなさい。
ハンドメイドさ。
If the first one had crit, that would have been it. Okay.
夏を楽しむか。やるぞ。
固く
まあ乾杯。
着実に。踊りは苦手ですが。
まあ水着も着れたし、
Okay.
ラッキーだったかな。
Hmm.
勝利の代償にあなたの涙をひとしずく。
Okay. Next node probably. Wow, you didn't even try to hold back, so this is how workaholics with no sense of humor fight. Oh well, I guess this was always meant to be the bigger a flower blooms, the faster it wilts forever. What? Oberon's spirit origin signal has vanished. That's a cute face. Okay. That can't be right. I'm sure I held back. Please, can we just forget this ever happened? Don't worry, it's okay. Huh? Did you really think you could get away with that easily? Get away that easily? He's being dramatic. It's a trick. Ah, you figured it out. Man, you are no fun master of Caldia. Sorry about that, Marsh Lancelot. I was just jesting. As you can see, I'm totally fine. Thanks for holding back. Still, you might be a little too earnest for your own good, Marsh. Don't let any bad fairies deceive you next time. Next time. Thank you. I'll be careful. When you say bad fairies, do you mean like the one who attacked the city? I believe she called herself Killed Ku Mikoser. Oh yeah, I was only using fairy as an example, but I guess she's the biggest, baddest fairy around here, isn't she? But that's a different problem. Right now you're wondering what to make for Servant Fist, right? Right, everyone says they don't know what to draw because they are so unfamiliar with this genre. Oh, there is nothing hard about it. They are just all taking it far too seriously. Not unlike you often do, Marsh. This code restriction isn't limited to a focus on King Arthur of Britain. It just has to be about Artoria, right? Then all you have to do is explore all the possibilities, come up with all sorts of different hypotheticals. Like what if she had stayed a squire instead of becoming king? What if she were reincarnated as a modern day mage? Just take what you think would be fun and try it with Artoria. Take the fairy who who were just talking to me. You don't have Take the fairies who were just talking to me. You don't have to really dig deep and try to find some real truth behind Artoria. Though of course if you have any clubs that love doing deep dives into their subjects, you don't have to stop them. My point is, people should be free to create whatever they like as long as it's not baselessly slandering or defaming anyone, of course. Oh, but you may keep Shakespeare out of this. He'd just go right back to picking fights with Jeanne d'Arc. I see. So we should think about what the theme as an anthology. Think about this theme as an anthology rather than having to focus exclusively on original works. Just explain that to the clubs, I'm sure they'll understand. I could even talk to them myself if you like. No, that's okay, I will handle it. I'm curious what you think of Servanfest the Oberon. Well, that's a strange question. Do you really need to know that now? Even so, it's very like you to ask. Okay, since you won our battle, I guess I can tell you. I see Servanfest as a way of continuing tales after they have ended, to make failed dreams come true in a new and different way. Just imagine a new never ending story. Who wouldn't want it? Who wouldn't want that? The only problem is it's so bright, I can't quite get close to it. Hmm, okay. Hi guys, I'm back and I didn't have much luck. Oh, did something happen while I was gone? Mush looks much more optimistic. Lancelot seems lost. And you seem incredibly confident about something, Wayne. Oh no, we are fine. We just ran into a kind stranger who helped show us a way forward. He suggested we. Oh, okay. So you don't just have to stick to King Arthur then. As long as Artoria shows up, it still follows the rules. Right. It may still not be anything goes, but I think this gives us a fighting chance. Indeed, for example, we could make a story about the King of Knights, who is also a socialite, a nobleman, a noblewoman, and a casino owner. Hmm. Well, I suppose a version of her like that already exists, but still, you don't say. A socialite Artoria, huh? The time has come. The alliance must strike while the iron is hot. Let's head back to the Shunshunte right now. We'll tell everyone this new idea and help them create lots of wonderful Artoria books to share with the world. Huh? That's what you're talking about. Um, were you always like this, Mash? Yeah, more than you'd think. Let's just say been she's always been very passionate about the Knights of the Round Table. Okay. So will the next section be unlocked or do I have to do something to unlock it? Hmm. Quests have been unlocked. Hotel, Waikiki Beach and Servanfest site. Okay. You have you have started creating Artoria books. Okay. Gain variety, strengthening effects in command cards within Servanfest. Okay. Okay. Unlock by raising one club's progress to level 3. Okay.
れを集めてき南国歩いてるだけでた
A giant doujin of 108 Artorias. 1. Okay. Master, do you remember my name? Hu Yanjo? Sure do. You do. Oh, I'm so glad. I didn't think I have ever been happier in my life. In fact, I'm so elate, elated, elated, elated that I might keep riding this wave all the way to heaven. Whoa, whoa, let's not do anything hasty. Hmm. I'm only joking, of course. It's me, your friendly neighborhood Huyanjo. Also, your cool, cute, beautiful, stylish, noble, and exceedingly technically adept Huyanjo. That's right, it's me, Master Huyanjo. Now, please allow me, Huyanjo, to recap everything that's transpired thus far. Okay. It's been some time since the Dojin Club Yoroshiku Mount Liang was formed. Yoroshiku Mount Liang, okay. They have become fairly proficient at putting out books and earned a solid fan base in the process. Okay. There is Seal in the back. Obviously, Grimhild in the front. Santa Karna and Arjuna altar. Mecha Ellie. Okay. This- Okay, Christmas Suzuka, Santa Suzuka in the back as well. This is cool. The Kiyohime one. And that's just redrops art of Kama. Hmm. The doggo of who was she? The rider. The Eight Dogs something. Eight Dogs Chronicle. Ushi, CL, and I don't know anything else. There is Chacha in the side, so truly an age of spring is upon us, or so we thought. What are we going to do? Going to do? Good question. That's right. At the moment, the anti-servant fist alliance club Yoroshiku Mount Liang is suffering from severe writer's block. Giant doujin of 108 Artorias 1. Okay, this is Yoroshiku Mount Liang's room, the headquarters for one of the biggest clubs around, with 108 members. Over 100 members, you say. That sounds most promising. I expect they will be our greatest ally among the anti-Seven Fist Alliance then. You are probably right, but Yerushka Mount Liang, huh? Yep, Brick Brother Reed. Is something wrong? No, that's nothing. Come on, let's go in. No, it's fine. Come on, let's knock the door. Hello, is anyone here? Oh, hey, if it isn't Master and Company. Leader. Yay, it's Leader. Are you here to hang out with us? Oh, I see you brought your friends too. Welcome. Thank you, Eliza. You're good to. It's good to see you doing well. Hey there. We just stopped by to make sure everything was okay. I'm sure you're probably still just working out the plot and drawing rough drafts, but if there is anything we can do to help, we're glad to do it. Hey, that's really nice of you. No wonder everyone's been saying you are such an awesome editor. As a matter of fact, there is something we could use your help with. Come on in. That's right. Yoroshiku Mount Liang is in huge trouble. It's the greatest crisis we have ever faced. It's not like that bad. Oh, I guess it's not that bad. We are just in a little trouble then. A little. Any good editor knows that artists tend to downplay their problems. So when you say little, you really mean big, right? What's going on exactly? It's our main artist, Hu Yanzhou. She is, well, how do I draw this? In a bit of a slump. Slump, huh? Gah, master, you saw that. No, the embarrassment is going to kill me. Calm down, you're not leaving us just yet. Eep. Ah, Ellie. There. So yeah, as you can see, Ellie's been having to console Huyan Zhou like this pretty much every hour. Ah, I feel comforted already. What the heck? She's so pretty, but so pathetic. True, you don't usually see a grown woman crying on a child's shoulder. You have got to understand, she still only has the mental fortitude of a 5-year-old. Actually, maybe it's more like a 3-year-old's. The point is, even though she's anything but dainty, she's still as fragile as a cicada's husk. So, we wanted to make a doujin to help the rebellion, but we can't seem to make any progress. I see. I only see the three of you here. Where is the rest of the club? Rest of your club? I wouldn't expect all 108 members of you to be in this room but all the time. But with so many members, I would have thought your HQ would be little more crowded than this. Oh, that's cause most of our other club members are just ghost members. I mean, I would have been too sad to call ourselves Mount Liang with just a few of us, so I got a bunch of people to sign up in our name only. In name only. I get how you feel. Well, we do have some members who are part of other clubs too, but even counting them, we still have fewer than 10 people altogether. Oh, that's an expression for this sort of thing, isn't it? Isn't there? Smoke and mirrors. Haha, you've got us there. Phew, okay, I feel calmer now. There. Can't help but notice you're still getting your head stroked. It helps me mentally relax. I don't know if I'd say you look relaxed so much as deflated, but I guess that's fine. So where exactly are you getting hung up? Oh right. Yorushka Mount Liang has never been focused on any one particular genre. We have mostly just drawn whatever we felt like drawing. Thanks to that we were able to come up with some ideas for an Artoria genre, Artoria genre Dojin too. And okay, we ultimately decided to go with a romantic comedy. I don't know anything about romance or comedy. Me neither, to be honest. Oh, Master, I didn't know you were here. I've been doing my best to help with the Dojin, but I'm afraid I haven't been of much use. I know, it's particularly my fault for barreling ahead with a genre we are all unfamiliar with, but still. I see. So, where are you getting stuck? The story, the characters? Romantic comedies are all about the emotions in each scene. Even if the plot drags a bit or your story structure is unconventional, you should be fine as long as the main characters end up smooching at the end. I mean, really, if it didn't end that way, then it's not really a romantic comedy at all, right? And done right, that kind of ending can provide just as much catharsis as a classic blow up the enemy base scene in Hollywood action movie. I'm not sure it's that simple. I guess. Hmm, you're skeptical, aren't you? Alright then. Why don't we have a big smooch and see for yourself? No, thank you. Please don't. We are trying to provide good role models for Ellie, and I'm also pretty sure it would make Huyanjo implode. I see. Okay, I got a good handle on your artist particular traits now. The more awkward someone is with love, the more they care about romantic comedies. Once they get past this block, I have a feeling they might just end up with a masterpiece. I guess the biggest thing we are stuck on is the characters. The characters, huh? The heroine, what should we do with the heroine? In an action story, you need to focus on making the battle tense and exciting. In the thriller, you need to focus on the riddles and mystery. Of course, the characters are important in those kinds of stories as well, but yeah, if you just focus on those aspects, it'll end up as an entirely different genre. But a romantic comedy is all about the heroine. If she isn't cute, the whole thing will fall apart. And I don't just mean outwardly. Cuteness of personality is just as important, if not more so. Basically, she has to be cute enough in all regards that the reader themselves fall for her. Gah. I thought this would be easy, but thinking about it more, it's actually fiendishly difficult. Hmm, that is really tough. I can't think of a single idea. I think you may still be too young for this sort of thing, Eliza. Hmm. Well, just writing your hands, rhyming your hands, isn't going to get us anywhere. Do you have anything you can show me? Well, we do have this very rough draft. Hmm. This looks pretty good to me. Yay, thank you. But this is all we have so far. It just feels like it's missing something. Hey, I want to see it too. Hmm. 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 What do you think? Anything you like about it from what we have got here? I think I have to go with her. The most beautiful girl in the class who is genuinely nice to everyone, excels at sport and athletics alike, and gets asked out more than anyone. And she doesn't have to work hard behind the scene to achieve her success either, since she's a natural. And then you have a beautiful, elegant, refined girl like that dating the unremarkable protagonist in the wonderfully wholesome fashion. I love it. It's exactly what you'd want from an Artoria genre story. Wow, her self affirmation is off the charts. Oh, that's the version we discarded. Huh? Someone like that might be unstoppable in real life, but she would be a complete turn off in a romantic comedy. I can say that for certain, since I am a complete turn off myself. Yes, I definitely speak from experience there. Now she is bumming herself out. Well, anyway, I agree with that. Agree that was the right call, Huyanjo. A story like that wouldn't have enough drama, nor does it really bring out your strengths. Tch. So, what kind of heroine do you think would work well, Chloe? Huh? You want to know what I think? Hmm. Well, maybe it could be Artoria who adores the protagonist and goes about seducing him with particular pure sex appeal. Seduce, sex appeal. What do you think, Master? I'm not sure that would be believable. Imagine it. Hmm. Ah. Hey, what's so funny? Maybe we can come back to that topic later. What do you think, young Chin? A good heroine, huh? Maybe a yandere type who kidnaps the protagonist so she can keep him all to herself. So you are going in that direction, huh? I'm not a big fan of yanderes that go too far, but a half-assed yandere tend to be pretty boring. It's all about striking the right balance. Let's table that idea for now. What about you, Huang Feihu? Any ideas? None, sorry. Yeah, I'm not surprised. Well, some other classic heroine tropes that come to mind are old-fashioned charming tsundere and the unprecedented kudere. Unpredictable kudere. I've got it. What about a heroine like Lord Songjiang? Lord Songjiang, huh? They were perfect as a leader, but as a heroine, I'm not so sure. Yeah, heroine who's equally nice to everyone is also a heroine who doesn't give anyone special treatment, including the protagonist. Still, it's not every day Ellie comes up with ideas, so there may be something there if we explore it. Let's table that idea for now too. Yay! I have an idea, if I may. I do too. So do I. Hmm. Wouldn't the fragrant flower instead of Kaoruko as the main heroine, Artoria would also work fine in her stead. Instead of being all cutesy, it would be sporty type. So, yeah, that would also be fun if they made something like that. Okay. Giving a gift to Yorushika Mount Liang. Okay.
今の進行状況はこんな感じかな。いっぱい食べてエネルギー充電だ。 進行状況はこんな感じかな。いっぱい食べてエネル
Okay. Hmm. Okay, so let's see what they made. Let's table this one too. Hmm. You have come up with over 100 character designs at this point, right? You really need to make a decision. Yeah, you're right. I thought narrowing our choice down might make it easier, but even doing that is turning out to be a hell of a tough job. Yeah, there is so many possibilities now that I can't even tell look, what a good heroine looks like anymore. I guess just coming up with ideas isn't enough. Man, there is so much more to editing than I realized. Like they say, too many cooks spoil the broth. That's very wise, Eliza. Peering. That still leaves the question of what what we are actually going to do though. Should we put it put it to a vote? Let's see. I'm not sure that it helps since we are already pretty divided. Oh wait, what if we took a survey? Maybe we could ask people to vote on which type of Artoria they'd like to see in a rom-com. We wouldn't have a limit to just servant or masters either. We could ask the humans and fairies in the singularity too. Analyzing the market to learn what people are looking for is a perfectly legitimate tool for an artist. A survey, huh? I like it. If we can't decide for ourselves, maybe crowdsourcing it is the way to go. I'd be the one if we knew. It would be one thing if we knew what we wanted to make, but we don't. Yes, I suppose so. I can't really think of anything I want to draw right now, so what does everyone else think? I think it's up to you, Huyanjo. We are we are just here to help out however we can. Ellie. Alright, let's try taking a survey. We'll help too. That would be great. Thank you. Understood. Then let's figure out what we want to ask. Alright, it's time for the Rebel Club Yerushku Mount Liang to mobilize. Let's do this, Master. Right on. Okay. Survey, come take a survey. You'd be doing us a big favor if you answered our questions. Okay, let's see. Which of these Artorias do I think is cutest, huh? Okay. Maybe this one? This one, I guess. This one, no question. Okay, we have got the survey results. It looks like the vote is pretty divided. Now, what do we do? Oh man, you're right. Yeah, it looks like options are split right down the middle. First and second place have almost the same amount of votes. Still, if we are going to choose one heroine from this list, I feel like I'm right on the verge of an idea. Oh, come on, Master, you really can't think of anyone? Your indecisiveness is one of my favorite things about you. Exactly. For example, you'd never be able to choose just one of us, right? Hehehe. Huh? You'd have no problem making that choice. Oh, come on. That can't be right. Stop it. Stop. Don't be like that. You're supposed to agonize over this decision. Yeah, everyone knows that is the kind of situation the protagonist is supposed to end up choosing everyone because they can't pick just one. So don't you dare choose. Do we have to pick just one? What do you mean? Let's just choose all of them. Let's make it a harem rom-com. All of them. Hi, it's me, Eliza the Nine Tattooed Dragon. I know this is kind of sudden, but I'm gonna narrate the next part. Thanks to leader's super innovative idea to just choose all of them, our doujin is finally beginning to take shape. Alright, we are gonna take some pictures to use for reference. We bought plenty of reference outfits for you to wear too. Thanks for helping us out. I still don't like it, but I guess this is all part of the job. Oh, and Huyanzhou also wants you to pose appropriately in each outfit, since those are a big part of the characters. Let's see, for the first one, we want you to pretend to be a Tsundere's childhood friend, who really means it when she says things like, I don't like you at all. Is that a good idea? Will people actually like a character like that? Master said, don't worry, as long as we take enough shots, we are sure to hit our target. Yikes, I've never seen someone so confident about leaving things up to fate before. Well, we do have plenty of shots to take, so let's keep going. Phew. Okay, I'm done with my guest inks. Man, it's really subarmazing seeing the same characters drawn differently by a different artist. This has been really educational for me too. Arigato, thanks. Anyway, here's my take on a princessly otaku Artoria, complete with glasses. I think it came out pretty good, no? I found this very educational too, just like Batty. Although, can I say something? Don't you think it's creepy the way this Artoria sneaks into the protagonist's bed to gaze at their face while they're asleep just because of how much she loves them? Do you want a mirror, Kyohime? Is that really heroic behavior? Really? Lord Yankin, why are you holding up a mirror to me? Oh, you just kind of seem like you needed it. I tried drawing an Artoria who gives everyone blessing of invincibility, whether they are friend or foe. That would make a heroine's life a lot harder, wouldn't it? Kind of, yeah. Thank goodness, she doesn't really exist. I definitely wouldn't want an ally like that on my team, heroine or not. Ouch, did you have to be so blunt? Although, if I was the protagonist, I'd have to agree. Blackbeard, but weren't you exclusively a reader, not a creator? Of course I am. That's why I turned down your request at first, but then I can reproduce what I see accurately, but I can't do no more than that. So I decided to accept this quest and make Blackbeard's dream come true. If a heroine of my dream can be drawn with incredible talent like this, I'll gladly sell my soul to the devil. Nah, I'm good. Sounds like devil doesn't want it. Oh, come on, can't we work out a deal? How about 390 QP? 3900 QP. That's surprisingly restrained. Here is my finished draft. Oh wow, what an incredibly mechanically accurate illustration. Although I do wish her face was a little sexier. But I guess that's a lost cause. Don't hold me back, master. Hmm, what did Blackbeard made Tamatoma draw? Okay. Let's continue with the main story. I'll do all of them later or probably tomorrow. So, yeah, the Alliance Strikes Back, Part 3, Part 1 of 3, Part 1, 3 of 4. The namings, okay. Seven Fist Day 3. Okay, the golden hour. Huh, how can it already be evening? I don't think I can physically keep this up anymore. Yeah, we might not have thought this all the way through. Your plan was just to bring them refreshments and do errands, but they can't really stop themselves from asking your advice. So now you're working 5 times as hard as the last servant fist. It's too much for one person. And then there is the singularity investigation BB asked you to handle on top of all that. I'll focus on that for a while, so you just focus on helping the Alliance with whoever the singularity thief may be. My intuition is telling me we'll also need to make sure Servant Fist succeeds in order to close this case. I can't afford to do that. I'm okay if I just work night without sleeping then. I overheard the whole thing. Looks like it's finally my time to shine. There we go. They just cracked our door's lock like it was nothing. Who goes there? Kuro. Hi, Master. My other business is all taken care of, so I'm back. Oh, Mash, you're here too. Hi, it's me, Kuro. I came here with Master to help solve this case. I see. And you said the other business of yours is all taken care of now. Just, just so you know, it's a very, very long story. Hmm. Someone's at the door. Ilya, did did you order room service or something? Maybe it's the housekeeper. Coming. Crow. Uh, oh, you are. Oh wow, you're already here. How did you find our room? I thought you were going to text us when you arrive. What kind of response is that? Well, I guess it is partially my fault for not meeting up with you as soon as I got here, but still. Anyway, to answer your question, I got your room number from Jekyll. Aloha and aloha to you too, Mew. Aloha, Chloe. I'm glad you're here. I'm jealous that you and Ilya both have swimsuit spirit origins now since I still don't, but I won't let it affect our friendship. Anyway, we were just about to go on a jeep tour. Want to come with us? A jeep tour, like the kind we see in filming locations. You bet I'll come. But first, I need to take a look at your current draft. Don't worry. I didn't forget how we agreed you two would work on our book in Lulu Hava while I gather reference materials. So we could make sure to participate in Servant Fest this year. I also know that this island now called Hawaii Artoria, and it's been weeks since you first got here. So you have gotta be done with the draft by now. I know we originally agreed on 32 page, but knowing you two, I wouldn't be surprised if you are up to 120 by now. Uh, right. I guess we might have maybe discussed something like that. But traveling is always unpredictable, and there is so many fun things to do in the tropics. So it's very hard for me to say this, but oh, oh no, even every editor bone in my body is telling me bad news is coming. Ilya, don't tell me you haven't even started inking it yet. That's right, here. This is our script outline. It's like a list of all the recommended shop in Hawaii Artery or something like that. Script outline. It's even worse than I'd imagine. Let me see your disk. Okay, good. Everything's in place for drawing, but you still haven't drafted a single page. What the hell were you doing all this time? You too, Miu. I knew Ilya couldn't possibly resist temptation if left on her own. That's why I had you go with her. Huh? What could be more important than enjoying a vacation with her? Also, I only do background art, so without a rough draft, there was nothing I could do. Aha. After the first reset, we thought we had time to relax and enjoy ourselves. And before we knew it, it was today. I'm sorry, I promise I'll take this seriously just as soon as the next reset happens. So please, let us go on the Jeep tour today. You two are absolutely unbelievable. Did all those strawberry parfaits just rot your brains or something? Ilya, grab your notebook and sit right here. Miu, go make some tea. Forget about the Jeep tour. I'm going to be like going to our next steps in excruciating detail for the rest of the day. They are definitely using more interesting camera angles since last event, I think. Well, really, who can blame them? So, you put Miu and Ilya under house arrest. Hmm. They both seem genuinely sorry, so no, I wasn't quite that hard on them. All I did was calmly, realistically, and only slightly superhumanly go over what they could accomplish in 3 days. So we are all set there. They both agreed to my proposed schedule and everything. So leave it to me to manage the schedule and oversee production for our artists. Really, that's the whole reason I came along in the first place. That gives us a real shot at finishing on time then. Thanks, Crow, but are you sure you don't mind? Are you sure we can lean on you like that? Of course, I won't be able to help with your investigation, but I'll do whatever I can to help on this end. Good luck, Ved. There's a lot of strange things happening on this island right now. Hmm. Okay, so Kuro joined us back. Oh, nice. Suzuka goes in is nice. Yep. Okay. Hmm. I think I'll stop here for now, and we'll continue tomorrow with doing all these quests to get the uh, get the dojins to progress to the next part. So yeah. Hmm. I will probably not be summoning now since my savings are not looking that great. So I'll wait till Monday when all the banners are out, and I'll roll according to what happens with the second banner, since I want to roll for Summer Bawan, Summer 6th. So yeah, in 10 days I'll receive my login bonus as well. My favorite servant this summer, it's definitely Summer Bob, since her second ascension is basically a sexy librarian. That dress is also nice. So yeah, she's probably my favorite servant this summer. So yeah, I'll be stopping here and probably will be continuing this tomorrow around the same time. So yeah, see you guys then. Bye.